Wait, is this recording now? The record thing is on. I pressed this button right there. Oh, well then yeah. This looks like it's zoomed in. I'm trying to figure out how to... Is this how you guys?
What up, what up, what up, what up? I'm the ever incredible, never indelible Quillip J. Fry, your Star-Lord, here from the planet Ego. Had to get the fuck out that jam. Very awkward place. Very, very awkward place. But I'm here with my cohorts, my guardians, my ninjas if they don't get no bigger. Who we got today?
Oh man. I'm gonna just go with the same thing, Thomas. I haven't figured out nothing else yet. I'll get back to y'all in a bit.
Man, y'all know me. I'm DJ, aka Saint, aka ST, aka J-Dub, aka a lot of other shit.
AKA STD-Ub.
Hey,
STD-Ub, okay.
he has figured it out. He has figured it out.
I'm just Blackbeard.
Oh! You see, y'all know I did my shit because of the way he do his shit, but I don't want to do his shit. Alright.
I'm just Blackbeard today. My shit looking kind of homeless.
Okay. Alright.
Life decent.
Alright, and I guess what we doing, we hanging out, we sipping a little something.
Yeah.
You know what we do. I hope y'all sipping something too. Thanks for tuning in. If you're sensitive thug, easily offended, don't have custody of all your children, you beat your wife, you're just the worst kind of person, you're gonna be very offended. Or if you're an R. Kelly supporter. Thanks for trying. At least click the like button before you curse my name and call me everything but a child of Jesus online. But yeah, let's get into it, man. What's the nerdiest, blackest thing y'all done this week?
Okay, so the thing that I went to go look for, I don't remember the name of this place, the actual site on YouTube, but they do this show called The Nigga Turtles. And it's basically just the Ninja Turtles redone.
I think it's kind of self-explanatory.
It's very self-explanatory. I can't really say anything else.
You look alive, man.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, and go check it out.
I was looking for the manifest.
Wasn't trying to be professional. Okay. Nigga Turtles. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I can't think of nothing else. Not that you brought it.
The nerdiest thing, I know what the nerdiest thing I've ever done was hang out with this guy over at Q4 Studio. It's dope. It's a nice spot. Hope to be there a lot. You know, potentially something more so than what he was doing on Sunday. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Shout out to Mike and them, Steve and them, and Sarah and them. All of them.
What is it? SpaghettiBabe.com. And she wasn't lying. It's
I
a
still got that on my phone.
very
Spaghetti Babe.
So I put it back here because I didn't want to like bend it, but that's what it is. Y'all can't see that shit.
Well, actually, tag one of her videos at the end of it.
Is it on YouTube though?
Yeah, I was looking at some of the stuff yesterday. She's an experience. Shout out to her.
I did nothing that nerdy or that black this week.
Disappointment to all the cultures.
I'm a disappointment.
Man, why?
I'm nothing today.
No. It's no different.
I'm not black, but I'm not nerdy. It's like, what's left?
But your first name is Black. Blackbeard.
But Blackbeard was white.
Yeah, he was a white dude. So really,
We can't have
he not shit. Really, he being himself right now.
Oh man, that was nerdy. So that's the nerdiest blackest thing that just happened to me.
Okay. What did I get into? I did Blurred Radio. Shout out to them people. We just named. I'm gonna pull up Mike a little bit and see if I could tag some stuff I've done with them in the video. But yeah, Blurred Radio. I went and we got it in. We talked some shit, mad shit, without profanity. Which is really, really hard considering how drunk I was. But unfortunately, I learned more about Paul Walker than I wanted to because it's a show ran by black people, and I know myself. I'm not saying this in like a spiteful fuck the dad kind of way, but I mean, from an artistic standpoint, I didn't understand why Paul Walker mattered. So, and then, you know, the type of people we are, we can be very ignorant and just talk for the sake of fucking talking, much like I'm doing now. Or when I say Kanye West is the best thing to happen to music since Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones. Or we actually go and educate ourselves and learn about something before we have an opinion. And I learned a laundry list of movies he was in, like Varsity Blues somewhere. He was in that. That's the only one I remembered. Pretty much sums him up. And just, I guess, by Hollywood or society's standard, as long as you're tall, white with blue eyes, you don't really need to be talented or memorable. Like, you just have the look, and that's what...
Sounds about right.
That's what gets you in there.
Yeah.
Pause. Yeah. So that was interesting. I'm also loving this energy right now. This is dope. Man, thank y'all again for tuning in.
I'm a
Appreciate
little. I can't say.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. So moving on. I saw a trailer this past weekend, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I don't know what it could have been about, but it was really good. It was really good.
he's being
Facetious.
Thank you.
and this is the punch, and we back, we calm, we cool. What were you saying?
I want to talk about the symbol that's on my shirt right here.
The irony.
The irony.
What's
Yeah.
that?
I hate you. It's Venom though, and the trailer was just released to the public pretty recently, and I think that I'm really gonna go see this movie like day one.
We all gonna see it.
I
Yeah.
don't know what day one.
I don't know if I
I've been liking Venom for a minute.
Day
now.
14.
Sorry. Nah. I gotta go see it day one. I gotta go see it day one.
It's not like it's Avengers.
No, but really, it's more about nostalgia for me, and that was
Okay.
one of the first comic books I ever owned. Was issue 7 of Lethal Protector, or no?
And it'll
3
probably
of
be
Lethal
good.
Protector.
I hope so.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They got old dude
Yeah.
from
Tom Hardy.
Yeah,
from
he's
His
Inception.
face is covered up
Inception.
again with a weird voice.
I forgot he was.
Actually, that's his voice.
Inception. And also in the comic movie, he was Bane for a lot
Yeah.
of people that don't know.
Yeah.
We never know. I guess it's how
I didn't realize that for like a year
Are you
until like a year later.
They seen a
I
guy
know.
I mean, the whole cast.
Bane out when they see him.
The whole
That's
cast
right.
of The Dark Knight was the cast of Inception. When you really think about it.
Except
Yeah.
minus
Take out Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well, it's only 2.
No, Michael Caine was in Inception.
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway. Well, no, wait.
No,
she-
I don't know what she was in.
No, all white women look the same. I'm sorry, y'all. I love y'all mayonnaise, by the way.
mayonnaise soup.
What you got for the Venom tip?
I like everything about it. The only thing, which is what a lot of people's gripes is, there's no relation to Spider-Man in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only problem, because like a lot of people don't know, he has that symbol like that because of Spider-Man. Because he leashed on to Peter Parker first before he went on Brock. So like you can't have the origin of Venom without like the origin of Venom.
And
It's like a Joker movie and you don't have Batman confronting you and you fall on acid. You just have the Joker who's
I don't-
always there.
Or Batman parents dying, because that's in every fucking
Yeah.
Batman movie.
Well, I am
Fucking
interested to see. I am interested to see in how they are going to explain like how he gets his power set and everything, and if it's even related to Spider-Man at all, because it shouldn't be if he's not going to be there.
But I heard that they
think
were
so.
going with the Lethal Protector thing. That's when he was like in San Fran or something, right?
Yeah.
Out west.
Yeah.
But again,
And that's too far in the future. Like that was like later, like way after he was like an origin story, right?
Yeah, that was after the origin.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
But that's the thing.
This
They-
seems
okay,
like
hold on, because I know what they can do. If you're still following, so here's the way it works. I don't know if you well versed. Eddie Brock, a douchebag, right? Spider-Man gets his black suit attached to him. Finally becomes the stereotypical teenage white kid minus shooting up churches or concerts or parks, country music
Schools.
festivals, schools.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, he has a stereotypical black kid background.
Yeah. And he gets the suit and he just loses shit. He realizes like it's bringing out the worst in him. Kind of ruined Eddie Brock's life. And the suit became one with Spider-Man. And it knew his secrets. That's why it got some of the powers it has, because of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And it breaks away from Spider-Man, and the suit finds Eddie Brock, and it's like, yo, you fucking hate Spider-Man, son. He's like, you know what, B? Dead ass facts, B. I want that nigga dead. I just don't know who he is. The suit's like, give me a hug, son. And then the suit hugs him, and it's like, yo, B, Peter Parker, though. You know what I'm saying, son? You know what I'm saying? But
That's literally what happened.
that's what happened.
That's exactly what happened. So.
Spider-Man is a major fucking key, in the words of that culture vulture who doesn't give oral to women, right? Says the DJ.
And like, what does he do on the album? Like, he doesn't produce.
He's opening for
or rap.
Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Well, what does he
Eventually
do?
he has a
One of
DJ.
that works. I heard he's a horrible
I couldn't fucking believe it.
Like, how do you get rich on the album? You didn't produce, you didn't rap.
He rapped that one time on that "All I Do Is Win." Was that right?
No, that
He
wasn't
had the
rapping.
worst flow in the whole fucking song.
I thought he was just talking.
Yeah.
No, he had one where he had it's a version of that nigga rapping. Yeah. I think the remix with Busta Rhymes, Rocket the Swanee rap.
Was that a
Bro, on me. So this was gonna happen too. If y'all stay tuned, the next segment, we're gonna definitely come back to this. Or when we get a little greater buzz. We're gonna listen to DJ Khaled's verse from All I Do Is Win, and we're gonna tear that fat ass nigga apart. That's gonna happen. But let's get back into this Venom thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna work without Spider.
That's one of the reasons why I'm very, very interested in this movie, because I want to see how they're gonna make it work.
Yeah. Like, I think it'll probably be good. It's just a comic grind. Like,
Yeah, it's the comic book.
It's a comic grind. It's not
just
really,
like
for the movie, it doesn't really matter. Like, the average person who sees a movie, it just matters if it's a good movie, not if the nerds are like,
yeah,
this
like,
isn't
yeah,
canonically
like
correct.
this isn't my Venom.
It
Like-
came off as try hard to me though.
Like, to make it serious?
Is who's producing this? Who's
Fox.
Fox.
No.
What,
Oh,
Sony, my fault.
You said that way too quick to be missing.
Did they drop any nuggets in like the Amazing Spider-Man series about
Venom?
They with the Amazing Spider-Man thing, it seemed like they was going for more the Sinister Six, and then
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
Talking about with Garfield?
Nugget though.
You talking about with Garfield or you talking about with
Garfield.
Homecoming?
With Garfield.
No.
Oh, with him they were
Oh.
going for the Sinister Six, and
Yeah.
it got canceled. So
But I mean, like, did they drop a nugget?
about Venom.
about Venom,
I don't
No.
think so.
I don't remember them doing it.
No, not at all.
Because then if they dropped a nugget, they could like go off of that.
Yeah.
But the whole thing with that is they want to separate this from.
Yeah, you can separate it.
Well, I thought they said it was in the same universe though.
They said maybe
They keep going back and forth.
they're not decided yet.
Because at Comic-Con, the director was like, it would be great to see Venom and Spider-Man interact at some point. I mean, it's gotta happen. But
Not
I-
that this is going.
I just don't care.
Because how, like, with this Venom, if they would even bring Homecoming Venom, Spider-Man with this Venom, that's like not gonna work.
I think the
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not gonna work.
It's not.
the band.
Only that small man with
Right.
his little ass.
Yeah.
But that was Venom and Spider-Man.
I mean,
No, but that was different. They were co-workers.
they were co-workers, but age-wise, he's still the same thing. It's still the same thing.
This
He's
is a
like,
grown ass Tom Hardy
he's
beating
like
up Tom Holland.
15 years older than him, so come on.
Yeah.
The Battle of the Toms. The Tomlander.
Cullen versus Hardy.
There can only be one. Yeah. Oh, this is fucking off the record. I'm fucking enjoying this.
That's funny.
This is great.
Yeah.
If you still watching, thank you. Again, we finna pop mad shit because I'm just in my bag right now. I'm having too much fun with some of my favorite people, talking about a lot of my favorite things, and I hope, no disrespect if you don't, but hopefully you do more with your spare time than sit around and watch other people's lives through a camera or argue over dumb shit. Hopefully you're getting your creative ideas and dreams out with people you care. Be schizophrenic and love all of the yous, right? You might get your own Split documentary or something.
That was a good one.
But I haven't seen it. Don't care.
Check it out.
I heard it was really good. And clearly we got a Shyamalan verse out of it, which is something I thought I'd never.
I never saw the original movie that was like the
Unbreakable?
with Samuel L. Jackson and Bruce Willis.
Yeah, I think that was what.
So
Unbreakable,
yeah. So they leave like a nugget at the end of Split that kind of like if you've seen that movie like Bruce Willis.
Oh no, I already heard about it. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch
but I'm like, why? I was like, I feel like this is something significant happening, but I don't know why.
Yeah,
I just like Bruce Willis smiling.
I should care.
But
Yeah, I don't know my ignorance. I'll fix it.
I only honestly watched Unbreakable, and I think I was Johnny Come Late to the Party. I want to say I watched him like 03, 04, and all because of You Thought They Called Me Mr. Glass. I was like, oh, this movie's on TV. Let's see what this is about. Same reason I watched, what's that horrible Tom Cruise movie? Not The Mummy. Vanilla Sky.
Oh,
Yeah, that shit was trash. That shit was big trash.
I'm so glad I never watched that movie.
Oh yeah. Cameron fucking Diaz aimed just like a fucking diseased monkey's foot. Have you seen her lately? Like, she looked good in that. Barely. Like now it's just like, who farted in that shoe and put clothes on it? Damn. Yeah. This is harsh. So let's take a moment.
I don't know what to say.
Let's hope Cameron Diaz is not watching.
She's actually. Let's get to DJ Khaled. Hold on.
Yeah.
We're finna get to DJ Khaled.
We'll be right back.
Yeah. All right. I guess let's judge. Y'all ready? Again, the language you're about to hear is coarse, like Rainbow Road, coarse. So
Oh, it's funny.
don't be. I got him. I got the dad jokes. All right, let's get some of this dope ass DJ Khaled in our lives, man.
I was laughing this one.
Why is it funny?
I think it's the beginning.
The beginning of his verse. He hypes it up too. I love his ad-libs.
that's what you said.
He's going in. Y'all let that happen.
I can tell he wrote that himself.
Yeah.
Short.
I mean, I know I can't rap. That's why I don't.
Yeah,
It's rough.
that's.
I like the 1983 staccato.
And he probably has a champagne fountain in his like bathroom.
He definitely does.
Yeah,
That's a bidet.
You feel good about that?
Why?
Now my feelings hurt.
Shame.
A champagne bidet would be kind of lit though.
But y'all know Jay the Carters are gonna be here. I was flirting with going. I'm still not sold for reasons I won't go into. But yeah, he's supposed to be the opening act. One of them.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm already going, so it don't matter to me.
Yeah.
Let us know if he has a DJ.
You know, he's probably gonna be the DJ. He's gonna be like the DJs that play 30 seconds of a song and then go to the next one.
Oh, he's a
yeah.
strip club DJ?
Oh, at least at the strip club, you're looking at the chick.
Isn't that
That's
part
true.
of
You're not
it?
really paying attention to the
That's
music.
true.
Now sometimes they put on a song.
Sometimes they do. Those are.
No.
We gotta go to a strip club again.
I don't know how I feel about strip clubs.
We already know your feelings on strip clubs.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, I agree with Theo.
like I'm a thought pocket, a turbo thought,
Auto thought.
yeah,
Wow.
Transformers in disguise.
Bottom of prime.
Yeah. I am the streets. No, I can't get jiggy with it, man. I mean, I get it, I guess. Is that how the hookers do? I say hookers.
Oh,
Well,
Splitting hair.
If they're doing that, they're doing something.
This is my life.
I don't even.
But yeah, we let DJ Khaled get away with that trash flow.
That was.
It's a lot of
That
people
was
that get away with
trash.
trash.
Yeah, that's true. At least he only did it one time.
Yeah. He learned from
You gotta
his
give him
mistake.
credit for that. He did it.
That was show up.
He did it one time.
But I feel like DJ Khaled does like all the 5 things and he just does them over and over. Like he makes the same songs with different people.
How many people still say we the best? Another one.
Especially when he got on Snapchat. Stop doing
Yeah,
that
he
nonsense.
They start doing that.
He blew up.
Yeah.
he took off.
Come on.
He took off.
But
Yeah.
I just want to know what he does.
Um.
Like DJs are supposed to not just just him. A lot of DJs. Like, you know, like, you
I don't flex. I don't know what Funkmaster Flex is still a thing. Like, somebody told me this because he's
I thought
like
it was still
a thing in New York, but no, Breakfast Club is like the leading radio station
yeah.
in New York. Like, you think.
Like, if you listen to the classic Wayne mixtapes, or like anything with DJ Drama, like,
Yeah.
he's not making a beat. He's not rapping. He's just yelling at the beginning.
DJ Drum.
Yeah.
Yeah, dramatic, nigga. And then it's like, how many times I gotta tell y'all we the best? I've been telling, like, he's supposed to start
you know,
yelling.
see, I
What
think-
do they do?
You know,
But DJ Drama had an incident. I forgot, because remember he did an official album. It was like a collaboration album, and then it got rated. The RIA or AAA, whatever they call them. Somebody in the music industry
yeah, the RIAA.
did something, and they rated his Wet House for his mixtapes, but it was like, I guess, because it was like, I guess bootleg and released with artists without the label's consent, they considered it piracy, so they kind of like fucked this whole thing. It was like a really big thing.
That's funny.
Huh.
Yeah, it was like, I forgot what he used to call his mixtapes too.
Because they were industry beats.
Yeah.
So that means he probably got some that he wasn't allowed.
Yeah.
I don't see how that happens if the artist approves it, though.
Yeah.
Well,
like,
Depends on your contract.
And I mean, the industry
That's the way-
shady.
yeah.
Yeah.
Industry will fuck you over.
They,
What Royce
they have
said.
done that.
What Roy say? She know fuck her one time and drop her
Yeah.
like a record label. Yeah. So I was like, ooh.
Yeah. Record labels ain't shit. Shout out
Yeah.
to independent artists. Just trying to make it.
It's probably easier now than ever to not have a record label.
Yeah,
It's
you got all
way
these
easier now.
avenues.
Yeah.
By the way, we're coming out with an album. We don't know the name yet. We don't know when it's dropping, but we're coming out with an album.
That's gonna be fucked
Stay
up.
tuned.
Yeah.
It's gonna be better than what you just heard. Everything's gonna be better than
Yeah,
what you
we're gonna
just
be
heard.
rapping like,
Yeah.
Joe,
Matter of fact,
fuck a bathroom, I piss on the gate.
hey, that shit was hard. What it mean? Man, what it say? Y'all gonna get off cam, man. Y'all gonna get the fuck off cam. You know what? Let's do something. You know, we up and we starting, and we trying to be humble factors, but we working real hard right now. And I guarantee you, a few weeks from now, hopefully some of y'all be able to see us in some places. Hopefully y'all come out and support, shake hands, tell me I ain't shit, talk about my ball spot, whatever you want to do. But we want to interact with y'all. Okay, this man dressed like a substitute teacher though.
And I'm fit, and I got a belly. So
Okay, all right. It's for the women. This for y'all. It keeps y'all. But do us a favor, Joe. Write us in the comment section if you feel up to it. Let us get like 16 from your own shit off top, and maybe we'll have the editor in chief fucking link in a video with you spitting your best worst verse. How about that? Let's interact with the people a little bit.
I think that's a good idea.
We're gonna do that.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Let's get into something else though, man. We brought up Chicago, heard some hood music. Oh my god. I just feel like
Yeah.
oh no. I feel like kids who are like fucking made while DJ Khaled's playing a poem with like Tails, Lazy Eyes, a Third Eye. That'd actually be pretty cool.
I got a question. What would you rather hear in a verse on Gunpoint? DJ Khaled or Birdman?
Khaled.
wait, who has control over the beat?
Oh.
They rap on
Birdman,
the
'cause
same
he-
beat.
Birdman fucks his producers over it, so he has good.
They both. You gotta choose between Khaled and Birdman rapping on a Talib Kweli beat.
Why would you
And
do
not
this?
a Kanye Talib Kweli beat.
Why would you do this? Why?
Somebody was gonna pick Get By or some of the other beautiful songs.
I was
he
thinking
rapped
of
on.
that body, that shit with him and High Tech.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Oh,
yeah.
But then I tried with Mary J.
thinking
Blige.
that
That's
Get
also Kanye. That
I still choose.
Yeah. I'm
you
gonna
choose
go
Khaled.
Khaled.
Khaled. What about you?
I'm definitely going with Khaled.
Birdman, because at this point, Birdman, GP, you be in it. You be like, even $100 million, you be into that shit. Yeah, and then you hear him, and you're like, well, this is the bathroom break song at the concert. You're just like, I know what I'm getting here. Like, and it's like, he doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck. You feel bad for DJ Khaled. It's like a fucking train wreck. You're like, oh, No. You are. Stop it, baby. No. You can't ice skate uphill.
I feel that way about Birdman too.
Yeah, I feel exactly.
Because at least Khaled did not disrespect me more than once. Birdman jumped on track after track after. He too rich for that.
Yeah. Wait, what?
He ain't gotta do nothing to make money.
I actually like this conversation. This is why it's the Hangout. We have a manifest. We doing us right now. Hopefully y'all doing y'all. Hopefully y'all laughing. What song did Birdman fuck up the most for y'all?
I don't know the name.
Damn, what's the name of that song?
But whatever one the Chappelle skit, someone edited the meme with the Chappelle skit. Birdman came on. It was the party where Chappelle was like, everyone was mad as fucking there. That is the one. I just don't know the name of it.
Who was on it?
I don't remember that one. Yeah.
I don't fucking know. They just played Birdman's verse. Like they hit. It's the end of some. I don't know. I can't think right now.
Okay.
Shit. We taking over. He fucked that one up.
I forgot his verse. I forgot what his verse even was. How does it start?
No. The shit when Joel's flipped that all about the Benjamin shit. When Joel was like, fuck around and need a root canal, nigga, blow. You don't want to start
I think I know what
here.
you're talking about,
Only
yeah.
time he does his ball in the barber chair. It's on the tip of my tongue. Pause. Cause R. Kelly.
So long ago.
It was that shit because R. Kelly was like saying rapping and shit. No, was it We Fly High remix? That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he fucked that up. He clean fucked that up. He fucked that up. Should we?
I say "Stunning Like My Daddy." That song was.
Yeah.
Wayne kind of killed that third verse.
That's one of the few Wayne songs that I actually like, and then Birdman makes me not want to listen to
I
it.
don't remember one bar he spit.
No, not at all.
Like my brain.
Why we keep letting these Cash Money niggas on, bro? We let Nicki Minaj in the culture
Well, she was good at first. Though.
Yes.
Yeah.
before she sold out.
Like, have you heard her spit on that Biggie beat?
I heard
back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day, she was dope.
Bruh.
I get crazy. Was that the shit with her? Eminem wasn't on that, was it?
He had a track with it, it's not called.
Yeah.
I know. I get crazy with Hark and a motherfucker, big dog.
Like, she had verses.
Yeah.
And everyone knows this is like the mainstream answer to the best verse, Monster.
Yeah.
I probably
That was her
heard that
best
verse
mainstream
twice in my life. I always change it. I can't take a
She's
voice.
very annoying in that verse, but it is good.
Yeah. Flow wise.
Okay, yeah, that part of the song is like,
What you say? I pulled out of something to race to China, just to race to China. Just
erase the China.
It's like, it's three.
I guess, do we acknowledge this as a punch? Or no?
Yes.
Okay. But what if Nicki Minaj is crazy, though?
She is crazy.
I mean, yeah. She acknowledges that she has split personalities.
She's the
You see that look
motherfucking
at her? You see that look in her eye?
She calls women her sons.
She's done it like 8 times now.
I don't know. You making out with Nas, you fucking a nigga on probation, you ain't that crazy.
I
In my
mean,
mind.
that-
I think it's an act. I think.
Now you can't fake that.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. So, alright, what for you lets you know a woman isn't faking crazy?
Is it? Oh, it is crazy.
It is crazy. Speak from, if you want to speak from personal experience.
I have a few.
I mean, because her spies not be on my Facebook, but
He ain't got no spine.
no, she ratchet. She know stupid people. But anyway,
I'm trying to help him.
I literally was snitched on. I still don't know who did it, but
Wait, how did you get snitched on?
she texted me like, "Oh, I heard you were saying such and such on your page." I'm not friends with her on Facebook, so it's a mutual friend. I'm talking about how greedy, selfish, evil woman. I'm giving examples, and so somebody's on my page. We have a bunch of mutual friends. Somebody's like, "Hey, Jason said this about you." She comes and said, I'm just mad enough to figure out who. But I can bring it. I think one of her spots recently blocked me. If you would have ate.
Oh, yeah.
Don't need say it. Don't need say that. Are you allowed to?
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened. What happened?
You know about Nico?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Shout out
That's
to him.
him. I think he's a snitch. I always thought he was.
Oh, you following him now. That's why you said his
He
name.
can't see because he blocked me.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough.
He left AD and blocked me. But anyway, it was for stupid reasons. I mean, if we have time, I can explain why. It's not.
Yeah, go ahead.
No. I just
So-
want to know what exactly would make a woman be considered crazy?
Right.
First
So,
day.
I think the first sign that chick is crazy is when she starts expecting you to buy her shit a lot. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because you're gonna do that type of stuff.
That ain't
but like,
crazy. That's a gold digger.
Yeah.
Or a girlfriend.
But that's the. I'm not gonna say it, but I mean too early. Every woman's gonna do it eventually. But you on the first date, second date, talking about, oh, you should buy me this or get that. That's my brother's experience. I think they're about to unleash all types of crazy.
Yeah.
And if they're a Gemini,
He slid that in there.
the whole month.
He slid that in there.
Wow. All right. That's a really strange question to me because like I like personality more so than insanity, but I usually come across insanity. And as well, you two have seen in a few of my choices, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say the overall thing is when they expect you to be their boyfriend without you going through that process of becoming her boyfriend.
What you mean?
Like they expect you to go ahead and, oh, I've got this thing and this thing and this thing, and you're just gonna do it because you're supposed to be like my boyfriend.
Oh,
not.
I want you to be monogamous.
Yeah.
You got me fucked.
Oh, that's
So
more than
no,
crazy.
yeah, more than crazy.
You should have thought of this prime.
And that was like, no. Got out the gym. Luckily. But yeah, that's like
I'm missing something.
you missing.
Yeah, we missing something.
Look,
It's a
this
lot
man
of
got fear in his eyes next to me. I don't know.
it's a lot of extra that went on with that too.
This isn't awkward.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I don't know.
Like I said,
I don't know.
the crazy.
But
Don't.
what's what's a sign that you've seen?
For me, I'm trying to remember her name. Like, this all bad, y'all. I'm sorry. Women, I love you. Mama, I love you. We just talking our shit right now. If you take any of this way too serious or personally, something's legally wrong with you because you've never met me. Get help. But there was a woman I was talking to, and I can't remember her name or what she looked like. I'm really trying really hard, not even trying to be like that. But I do remember early on we were talking, and it was just like mad now I remember. No, it was mad chemistry. She was like mad attractive. Like she was a beautiful woman. Like, whew. But I remember talking to her and feeling the vibe and catching the chemistry or whatever and being like, okay, all right, this could possibly be something. But this was eons ago. I'm in my early 20s. I'm just finding myself. I'm just finding my voice. And even then, the past like 90 days are the happiest I've ever been. You know, with myself, my peers, and everybody around me. But I was still like, oh, maybe I dive on this grenade and do this. But I was like, well, I'm trying to take my time. I'm still learning me. And I'm not saying that in the sense of like, that's my excuse to go fuck other people. I mean, I'll be honest, you can do the same. I'm not going to sit here and like pigeonhole you while I'm fucking free flying and shit. And she was like, oh no, see, that's not going to work. And I was like, okay, if you want something like more committed, like we did exclusively, then fine. Like, either I have to deal with it or I don't. You know what I mean? And she was like, oh no, see, when I talk to somebody, they gotta be my boyfriend after like 2 or 3 weeks.
Wait, how many boyfriends has she had?
I think it was like 2 or 3 at the time. Also, this was these were I'm gonna date our lives. This is like insider information. This is like, man, we was fucking up Wrigley and Boys Town.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, so that dates this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a while ago, yeah. So, yeah. I was like, damn. And then I started running into it like 2 years ago when I got back, which was big wow. Like, she kind of cursed me out at work, too.
Have I met this person?
I told you about the encounter when I was working at, I was working downtown. And I was like, okay, yeah, we ain't gonna get into that.
Let's talk about that off camera.
Yeah.
Off camera.
What you
Not
got,
camera,
DJ?
but off camera.
What you got?
What I got. All right, so when it comes to a chick that's like most definitely crazy and you just started to talk to him, it's a lot of y'all got the same shit in y'all, thing about boyfriend. It's like something is either mentioned about a relationship or whatever. But what I've noticed is that it's a couple things. They hit you up a whole bunch and they crack jokes when you ain't talking to them. Like, oh, what girl you talking to? And it's like,
Ooh, been there.
hold up. First off, you might.
That's everyone.
No.
It's one thing to crack a joke after you got into a relationship,
Yeah.
and they still feel that, but like to be talking to them like for a few days and they crack that type of joke, it's like, why?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I said the same thing to you, you wouldn't find it funny. Like, oh, how many dudes you fucking?
Yeah.
That's
a good point.
You wouldn't find it funny.
They'll view them as controlling and abusive.
So it's like that's one. That's one major fact. That's one major thing that I would say like, oh, this chick crazy. And another is the actual amount of times that she hits you up. Like if she doesn't give you that space and she's like hitting you up in the morning, afternoon. Like, yeah, cool, but I mean, like, don't you got a life? I know I got one, so.
Yeah.
See, you know what's funny? That could work reverse for me. Like, I don't like when we won't talk for like a day or two, and then I'll hit them all fuck up, and then they'll be like, "Oh, I was just thinking about you, boo," and then they have the energy of 10,000 like rabid ducks. It's just like,
Yeah, it's
why? Well, that and it's just like, well, you could have. I mean, it's 2018. You know what I mean? Like, or at least when we recorded this, who knows how long this is gonna stay up? I feel like your phone is in your hand early and often.
There's not a woman alive that doesn't have her phone in her hand.
Men too.
Yeah, men too.
Like, I feel like men are worse, honestly, with that shit. I hate that. I hate that. Man, we need to kick it. You fucking. I bet Pornhub open right now in the background of your motherfucking phone. Pause. I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you looking at a twerk video or something.
But they're just watching videos mostly though. Girls are texting and communicating more and more.
What did you want to actually?
Oh, what I wanted to say, brother. Brother and brother.
At Hotep DJ.
Hotep spelled with the W. Why? Because H is for who. And
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know.
And he said it like the Hotep from Don't Be Offended.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. What's the next one?
It's like someone crossing the street.
No, red
Cross out the green, never in between.
All right.
I hate my life.
Coming back to the subject, back to the matter at hand. The thing about the difference I feel like between when it comes to men and women responding to text messages and phone calls, men respond to men that they fuck with, plain and simple. Like, if honestly, I've said that shit. I'll be like, oh yeah, we should hang out sometimes. Like a dude I see like once or twice in my life over the past 10 years. But we like happen to grow up together, or we like knew each other when we was growing up, or we like go to the park. Yeah, let's hang out. And the only time we have some type of communication is if we happen to be Facebook friends. One comment, yo, how you doing? I'm good. Da da da. Boom, that's it. Got each other number, but never hit each other up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's the difference, because men gonna fuck with who they fuck with, and of course, a major difference also is that if they talking to a female or a woman that they want to talk to, then they're gonna most definitely respond back.
Yeah. Facts.
That's true.
So that's my take.
See, I'm piss poor at communication, because shit, I like y'all, but I don't like y'all. I want the best for everybody. I want everybody to hit the lottery. Don't call me and be like, yo, let's hang out. Let's go do this. No, I like beauty bar. I like Nintendo. I like not arguing over stupid shit. I don't want to hear your political, religious, or chauvinistic or feminist beliefs. I just want to be. And that's why I, at least, like, don't interact with anybody on social media at all. Like, I'm just like, I'll talk shit, occasionally share an opinion. Never. I'm like, let's hang out, because I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. And even in, like, I feel like we are doing ourselves a disservice. I feel like, and not just we as in the people at the stable, but hopefully the people watching. Like, you've probably missed out on some really good opportunities by just like getting in your own way. Because normally I don't fucking like people. I'm just like, fuck them. But you mentioned we were at, you know, Q4 with fucking, you know, who we knew, or we were out getting fucking day drunk. I high dive with other people, you know, and that was me coming out of my cage and being like, well, steel sharpens steel. Maybe if I had better choices in the people I choose to surround myself with, I'd be more open to seeing people, you know. And you did mention people from your past being the ones who are always like, I want to catch up. And it's like, no. I knew you when I was going through puberty. You didn't fucking make puberty easy for me. Me being articulate and well-spoken didn't work. I talked white, I act white, I was a fucking nerd.
Wow.
Now I'm supposed to want to hang with you. And this is a punch. Shit got real interesting outside. Follow the Gilder on social media. He's active AF, you see what happened. But yeah, black kid won Evo, and now this nerd issue's cool. Now it's okay to be us. And it's like, no, if you're from my past, stay there. Yeah, I'm sorry. That sounds really negative. I should put some kind of positive spin on it by saying just sometimes a higher power, whatever you believe in, will knock down your Section 8 building to build you a mansion. And easily, the three people sitting at this table with me are more valuable than a lot of alleged friends I've had in the past, like, 10 years. Easily. I'm gonna close that down. But communication.
Yeah, I'm terrible at communicating, honestly. I'm trying to get better at it, but you know, it takes time. So for me, men, they just like what you were saying earlier, DJ, is just we only talk to who we talk to. Simple as that.
So
I mean, nothing else to say on that. That's it. Done.
So I'm an excellent fucking texter. Probably the best texter that has ever lived in like the history of life. In the history of mankind with cell phones, I'm probably the best that ever was and ever will be. Now I got that out the way.
It's a very humble statement.
I really am.
It's AKA, right?
I really am though, and I respond quickly. And you know they have a stereotype of men that they really, in general, and even me, we just don't care. Like we'll say, oh, we're at work or doing something. I'll just text later, and then a lot of girls' minds like that pause is like a insult or like a, you know, they're probably doing something they shouldn't be, or they're probably talking to someone else, blah, blah, blah. And for a lot of guys, just, you know, I was watching superhero shows on Netflix.
Speedruns.
I'm playing Xbox or PS4. But, so for me, I think the biggest difference is women, they'll take something that is not, that's not inherently like neglect or ignoring as that. And I think dudes will do it less because they're more emotionally withdrawn and dead inside.
I'm very good.
Major jump.
Wow. I did not expect that shift to right there.
So we're gonna close out on something nerdy you're excited for.
Yeah. Me personally.
And yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, Thomas. You, Thomas.
Go.
He's ready.
What's that?
They're gonna have a bad time. They're gonna have a very bad
The
time.
movie's probably gonna be good.
I heard it's supposed to be rated R. If it's actually truly rated R, because everybody want to get like Deadpool now, then maybe.
It might actually be worth something. I'm still
Even if
interested
it
to see
was
their
PG-13, I think it's gonna be a solid movie. We're just mad because we want Spidey in it. It'll be like you have a Joker movie and there's no Batman.
Shit, the best Batman movie wasn't a Batman movie. If we gonna do that,
What do you mean, Dark Knight?
The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
But Batman was still there.
And to me, that was like a fucking thriller that featured Batman.
That's true.
That shit was like
Joker
mad.
was a star.
Also, people keep talking about like these race issues and shit in Hollywood. If you go back and you watch The Dark Knight, literally every black extra dies. You know, like
There is no black actor in it.
He was the one that got the pencil magic trick through the eye, right?
Oh yeah, that was Michael J.
White.
White.
No,
Morgan Freeman was in it.
That was Mike. Wait a
That was
minute.
it.
That was Michael J. White. That was
Yes. We just blew his mind.
How?
get him out. AD.
His basic knowledge.
Get him.
I remember it was a black dude, but I guess at the time it hit me that it was Michael J. White.
Yeah.
Yeah. You big trash. It was Spawn,
Man.
bro.
I know. That's why I'm like, you never
No.
used to the guy that got the pencil in the face?
No, the black guy that was a cop.
The
He was like, "Why you parked here?" And Joker just hopped out with the fucking shotgun and shot him. I was like, "Okay, well, I was the only other black
black
person
guy in the movie,
So
other than Morgan
Yeah.
Freeman, who was tucked away safely in
Waving gadgets like,
Yeah.
like a nerd.
But
But fucking, even with that movie, the reason why it was so good was the relationship between Batman and Joker. Like, he's like, you complete me, and all this creepy, dope movie shit.
I think Heath Ledger was right though.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. With Spider-Man, he completes Venom. Like,
I think
The bane of
Spider-Man
his
made
existence
no
is
Spider-Man made
Spider-Man made him.
Spider-Man is a pimp, and he taught his bottom bitch how to eat and make this money, and then she left. Like Venom, like Spider-Man put Venom out there and made him cool. You know what I'm talking about? He gave him the tools, and then Venom took off.
So
With
what
me,
you-
I feel like Batman could just snap Joker's neck, or Batman dies, and then there's
well, Batman
Joker.
created Joker, too.
that's why he loved him so much.
Not necessarily though.
Get him, Jay.
In a way, yeah.
Nah, because Joker had his own problems personally, and it's just that Batman helped expound those problems in the sense that Joker was like, oh, we got this guy that's always trying to do good. I kind of like him. I'm not gonna kill him, but I'm gonna fuck his day up.
Yeah, what else?
Yeah, but he actually knows
He wasn't
that
a killer.
he had all a bad day. How do you actually know that that's what happened to him?
No.
I said Batman will have a bad
Oh,
day.
Batman. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not,
I thought you were talking about the
Joker
Joker. I'm
had
like, what?
bad life. He had a bad
Like, Joker
day.
had a bad day that capped off with Batman catching him trying to make money robbing that chemical plant, and then scaring him to fall off.
Why is it called Ace Chemicals though? Like that's such a pretty name.
I don't know, because they couldn't use Acme, so they just dropped the M.
Touche, some
Ooh.
cartoon clown shit happened.
That sounds like it actually was the reason.
What show had that? What you just said on it? When there was like someone explained something that was probably not true, but it sounded true as hell. Oh, Atlanta.
Yeah, it was Atlanta.
That was amazing.
Okay.
They got
No end talking.
Yeah. But as we all know, he was on the ledge. He already had the worst day. For those that don't know, his wife just died.
Well, we get a fucking movie that has Joaquin Phoenix and not.
Well, we're not gonna get into that. We'll see.
I still have never seen that acting. I've never seen that at
So,
all.
what's the closing segment? Like, we gotta talk about what you're nerding about? Unless
Yeah.
it's
Whatever you want to talk
a
about.
movie?
No, everything. Games, nerd.
Game of Thrones.
Oh,
yes.
no, wait, I thought that was it,
2019, baby.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
a
next
long
year.
way away.
I'm ahead of
You thinking man, future, bro?
Futuristic, baby. Futuristic.
You're gonna wait a long
Man, I
time.
can't wait to see
It's not supposed to be 2019.
Yeah.
I low key.
Like summer.
Can we shout out our girl? Well, I'm on our girl, but my girl Issa Rae with Insecure 3 coming out Sunday.
Did you hear that Lawrence is not really gonna be in the next season?
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
Is it getting a
Team
check
Lawrence
from
still.
Sony, Marvel, or Disney? Why is he not?
No, it's not.
Wait, in
Wait.
trouble? I mean, usually when people leave a TV show, it's for a bad.
Or
Chris Pratt,
No, he's not leaving. He's just gonna be on for like 7 minutes or some shit.
Or they just rolled him out.
Could be that.
Yeah.
But it sounds like, was he a big character?
Oh yeah.
But But if you watch the show, you will understand why he might be written out of the show.
I mean, I don't watch it. You can spoil
That's what
this
I'm
shit.
saying.
Okay, wait.
No, I'm
we're
not
gonna
gonna spoil it.
pause.
We're not gonna spoil it.
Yeah, let's let that breathe.
Yeah, we're
a
gonna
little
finish
bit.
these. We're gonna finish these. We're gonna finish these.
Alright.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
ain't drinking no more, are you?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all know this is a punch, right?
So I'll
Is
go
that-
up next.
Yeah.
So the number one thing I'm hyped for that's upcoming is the new Spider-Man game on PS4.
Ooh.
What's the release date?
It's in a few weeks. I just don't remember the exact date.
I thought it
it's,
was like September 19th?
yeah, I think it's like September 19th around there.
Yeah, somewhere around
So almost about a month left.
there. Yeah.
And that I've been waiting for a big, I'm waiting for like a proper new Spidey game.
Well, a
since I don't know
AAA.
when.
Ain't that what
Yeah,
they call it?
AAA. I'm waiting for a AAA Spider-Man game since I don't know when, since Spider-Man 2 or 3.
Again,
Dude,
did we
this-
talk about Web of Shadows? No, Shattered Dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'cause
And I
Shadow-
have it, but I have not played it. And I need to.
Yeah,
That one was really good.
it's really good.
How long have you had it?
Like 2 years probably.
Trash.
I don't touch my
This guy will
360.
say.
Oh,
trash.
no.
My 360 sits like in the corner with other last gens.
I'm going to Jason's house to steal his 360. That's it.
What about yours?
That's it for me right now.
Obviously, it's Marvel till my lungs collapse. Jason's gonna beat the living hell out of me for even referencing that song when the camera stops. Yeah. If you ain't, we outside, one of us type of thing.
Which
He
was
mentioned
Marvel movie?
2019. Dude, I'm finna be brutally honest, and I believe in letting people have nice things, let them be happy. I couldn't handle Game of Thrones because of what Breaking Bad has done to me as a human. I know I couldn't handle the white. I heard how the nigga they say I look like Omar go out. It's like, damn,
Oh,
nigga, really?
man.
Yeah. Can't handle it. Thomas is really gassed, clearly, for the Venom shirt.
I really am.
And honestly, I was a Carnage man because he was like really about the life, but Marvel,
man. Well,
but Marvel's
this
like
is
so
what-
pro Venom.
It could be a new movie with Carnage in it.
What Toxin and Symbiote?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not Symbiote.
Well,
but
Toxin's later
and
on.
Yeah, Toxin's later on.
Toss it like way.
That's another one, the yellow one. What would be here all day?
Yeah. But the Carnage is his main villain, so hey, if this does well, you're gonna see some Tom Hardy versus. Matter of fact, who
Woody
would you
Harrelson
choose to
supposed
play
to
Woody, yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Who would you choose to
Hold
play
on.
Carnage?
Oh shit. Real life Jim Carrey, because he crazy, but Jim
Oh.
Carrey the truth like a motherfucker, man. I'll build a cult around Jim Carrey and Heath Ledger as Joker. Cause them niggas crazy, but like they like ahead of it.
Yeah.
Like that nigga was on the red carpet and I know I'm getting sidetracked.
Wait, you get what you just said. Like Jim Carrey, the actual person.
Yeah.
And then Heath Ledger, the character.
Yeah.
Called the
He said Jim Carrey is that late. He's just probably crazy.
The man was on the red carpet and they was like, man, who are you wearing? He danced around. He was like, this doesn't matter. None of this matters. She's like, but that's a nice jacket. Who are you wearing?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I wish we all could be rich so we could see it solves nothing. This is nothing. We're specks in a bigger universe. This don't matter. And walked off. And he got the bag. Like, why would you not?
Yeah.
I'm
Jim
sorry.
Carrey got rich and started speaking the fuck out of his mind.
Yeah. And it's still doing it.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's a good choice though.
for me, honestly, I don't think I'm gonna own a Nintendo Switch, but yeah, I love Nintendo. Like I remember the first time I ever played Super Smash Brothers, and the mic might cut off. That's what I'm gonna call it. That was my first online experience in person. I remember my older sister, and that's how you know it's a good memory, because you'll never hear me say that again. She had just got a car, and she took me to my aunt's place in Oak Park. And I walked in, and I heard my cousins Donnie and Josh just fucking yelling from the from the moment we walked in the living room. And they were like, "Oh man, we just went to Blockbuster, and we got this like really ridiculous thing." I'm showing my age. And they had Super Smash Brothers on the Nintendo 64, and I just remember for 2 hours just yelling at the top of my lungs and having a blast. Like What we're yelling at each other doesn't make any fucking sense. What I'm seeing in the game don't fucking make sense. But I know I don't want this to stop. Like, this is a great time. Go
Can I
ahead.
pause you right there,
Go
sir?
ahead, pause.
I think within the next month, we gotta go to that not vintage, but the video game store off of Belmont Rail Line.
Ooh,
If they still-
yeah.
We gotta buy Super Smash Brothers from the Nintendo 64. I got a Nintendo 64 right there. We gotta play that shit. Then the next month,
Dude.
Godflow, sponsoring the Hangout, will have to buy that game for us, and we're gonna have to play that shit.
Ooh, I like that.
We should do drunk
should
ass
live
Let's
stream
Plays. Yo, if y'all want us
live
to do
stream
drunk Let's Plays, hit us up, because we'll fucking do
We'll do that. Especially with
Shit.
Spider-Man coming out.
I'm streaming that night one day.
But,
Night one.
to get back into it, like, again, I don't think I'm gonna buy a Switch because Smash Brothers and Platoon. Again, if you love Nintendo, if you support them, that's fine. Do your thing. See, I'm not killing you. Enjoy your things. But I am really interested in the direction it's something crazy is gonna happen with this fucking roster because Nintendo, you know, and we're gonna talk numbers a little bit. The Wii was the last console they had that was a hit, and that was like 12 years ago. So they need the bag.
Damn.
That was the first Wii, yeah. That was like 2006. It was like a South Park thing about it. This is hilarious. Wii U was a fucking loss. I mean, they run the handheld market.
It's like the Wii U was better than the Wii in like every way.
But
Literally every way.
me, you, and Kenny were the only people that played it, and then like that shit was just trash. So I think
Their main issue was so many people didn't even know they made a new system. When you hear Wii and Wii U, unless you're like a really nerd into gaming, you're not even gonna notice a new system. You go, oh, that's just a Wii. That's just an upgraded Wii. Or in most old parents' minds, it's the same shit.
It's a Nintendo.
Everything's a Nintendo.
actually
That was the biggest issue.
Yeah.
So these are closing statements, but I pay homage to people who inspire me because Jason just said something, not to cut him off or minimize anything he said. But another podcast I truly adore, an artist, honestly, who I think is my most underrated rapper, Joe Budden. On his show, they would do this thing after the podcast where they would take time out and call it afterthoughts. And they would talk about things that they truly wanted to address after the show. And I'm making this announcement to you all because you're going to experience it at the same time as we do. This is real. This is unkempt because I think the energy is beautiful. And I'm going to get my Kid Icarus on. I'm going to fly a little too close to the sun and try for something one more time. But I'm excited for Super Smash Brothers because, they flirt with Nintendo. And me and him could do this all day. That's another reason why I really want to have the afterthoughts. They keep flirting with Microsoft. And they make fun of Sony because, they cross-play and shit like that. Like,
I think I know where you had it.
yeah, I think we get a character announcement tomorrow. And for me, again, it's like, we're nerds. We don't do hoodlum shit, but like, if there was a treaty between like the 3 biggest gangs in your area, and everybody got along, but then those kind of people wouldn't even watch this video. But the way that would make you happy, it's kind of nice to see these companies,
Yeah.
I had to say, when my cousin had the Super Nintendo, I used to have to go to his house to play his, he'd have to come to my house and play mine.
Yeah.
So to kind of see that gap get bridged, it makes me really excited.
If they did something like put Master Chief in Smash Bros.
I can see Banjo.
Well, I want Banjo too. But that's not really a big drop. It's a big drop, but it wouldn't shut everything down like Master Chief being in Smash.
But see, the thing, humans are pathetic. They don't like to let people have things. Everything more or less is a pissing contest. So this is an opportunity for Sony to be like, yeah, bitch, yeah, y'all fucking with Microsoft. Boom, you raggedy hoes got Sora. Boom, and Smash Brothers below me.
Oh shit.
But Sony doesn't have any rights to Sora.
No, they don't.
Let's talk about that later, though.
Yeah, those are the closing thoughts. Surround yourself with positive people too. Major keys.
Yeah.
What up? These are the closing thoughts. Yeah. Anything y'all want to say, get off your chest, be vocal about. It doesn't even have to correlate with what anybody's saying, just something that's true to you.
Black is beautiful.
Yes.
You wake up and think.
Preach.
That's the most important thing. I need to see how niggas gonna come back to life in Avengers. Like, they've been disintegrated for like a while now, so that's my biggest concern. It keeps me up at night. And I don't know, I think that's it. I'm hyped for all these games. There's a lot of games coming out. It's a lot of DLCs
Every
coming
fourth
out.
quarter.
Tekken.
They go
Street Fighter.
crazy.
Negan from Walking Dead's on Tekken. Street Fighter. The new season pass coming out. Like, DBZ just like shut down Evo.
Oh, cooler.
It broke it's like the most watched fighting game in like the history of Evo.
Yeah.
Now, so it took Street Fighter's spot.
Told y'all Capcom was over.
I mean, they're still running the shit at the top. Mortal Kombat's like somewhere else, but anyway. Yeah, that's it. That's it for my closing thoughts.
All right. You want to go first?
Oh, since it ain't gotta be relevant to what we were talking about tonight. Honestly, we had a segment that we were gonna talk about called Red Weekend for Chicago, because this past weekend, 66 people were shot, 12 people were killed, and I'm not finna even get into the whole, what happened, this and that. What got to me, I'm playing a new game online on my phone, and this guy, he was talking to, they got a chat section. He was talking to some girl, and she was talking about she was from Detroit, and he was like, oh, well, at least that's not as bad as Chicago. And I'm like,
It's actually worse per capita.
Wow.
I didn't even say that because I didn't want to go into her city issue, because I'm not from her city.
Yeah.
Just like he's not from Chicago, so I'm not finna go into her city issues. I'm finna just say if you look at the statistics, Chicago isn't even in the top 20 of most violent cities of America, or top 10 of most violent cities of America, whatever you want to put it. But what it goes to show is that how the media portrays something is the reason a lot of people think the way they do. So I'm in my closing segment with, first and foremost, fuck Fox News. Last and foremost, they could suck my dick too.
What's in the middle? Them gagging?
No, because if it ends
Little
with them sucking my dick, if it ends with them
last.
sucking my dick, and
Foreplay is
first
last.
saying
No,
fuck
so-
Fox News. What's in the middle, bro? A lot of false shit is in the middle.
Actually, if you do foreplay last, I'll fuck with you. Let me know who do that. That's hot. Exactly.
I'm so confused right now.
Bring us up.
Yeah, so my random thing or closing thought, be safe, people. That's it. Can you keep it short and sweet? That's
Yeah,
it.
most
Just be safe.
definitely.
Shit, how much time I got? I yay this shit up. No. But listen to yourself a lot. A lot. Not in I hear voices.
Listen to the voice. I was about to say, listen to the voices.
No, listen to yourself.
Says bad things. You should do.
Really, really bad things. Really.
That's a yeah reference.
But listen to yourself. A casket only fits one. Worst case scenario, you're born, the only people you know, and that's even if you're lucky, that love you at least is one of your parents. Worst case scenario, they don't, and you build a life around that disdain and that hurt, but make it your best life, because it's only you in that box. So do whatever the fuck makes you happy, at least as long as you're not hurting other people. And surround yourself with people, I hope, that whoever's watching this, you put yourself in a position where you walk into a room and you feel one kind of way, or you think one kind of way, and you come out and you're just like, you leave that room and you're like, damn, yes, you're excited, you're rejuvenated. Like those people, at least to me, and that's something I've learned because, as I mentioned earlier, nerd, bullied, misunderstood, all my bullies dead. They homeless, so they ask me for change, you know. And I let that negative energy and a closed-minded way of thinking shape so much of my fucking personality with the way I treated women and the way I treated friends. And you only hurt the people closest to you. You don't want to hurt people you don't know because you don't fucking know them. But fuck them. Again, you'll outlive them. Or one way or another. A drug addict, somebody asking you for change isn't free. You know what I mean? They aren't okay. So just stay true to yourself and your core values, man. And surround yourself with the right people. Family or not. And I'm sorry if that's a Debbie Downer.
Someone out there probably needs to hear that.
Yeah, that was
I like
good.
A coffin fits one. And the graveyard fits two men.
Way too many.
Well, that's been the Hangout. I might argue with Jason about Super Smash Brothers. Well, nah. See, me and Jason actually, it took a while for him to get it. We can actually enjoy different things. I did see his like Mortal Kombat sneak this. But he's laughing heinously. I mean,